All right, DJ. This is DJ Wolf here. I know I got to go work out, man. I got my stuff, everything ready to go work out. But this year's been so hot, man. I think I might just do it from my house. Seriously. This is DJ Wolf Live. All right, guys. I can talk about this right quick. Now, as you know, I started back my weight loss. Again, I've lost close to 20 pounds. And I do feel better. I'm not going to lie. I feel better. I'm eating better. Somewhat. You know, I do have a occasional little scourge that I want to do on the weekend. Like, we went to, where did we go this week? We went to Texas Roadhouse. And had catfish. And I had catfish, mashed potatoes, and mixed vegetables. Which wasn't bad. You know, but I ate over a stretch of, believe it or not, 3 days. I think my wife ate the other part, which is what I figured she'd do. But it was a stretch over 3 days, and it actually wasn't bad. You know, that's the one thing that I've been doing lately. I'm not going to eat a whole dinner, because my dinner was like a mixed vegetables, mashed potatoes, about 4 rolls, no joke, and 4 pieces of catfish. I ate the rolls before I did the catfish, but I left it at that. I ate the rolls. I ate a piece and a half of catfish and some mashed potatoes and mixed vegetables Saturday, and then Sunday I ate the rest of them. Well, I take that back. I didn't eat any of the rest. I ate a little bit for breakfast. That's what I did. Then went back and ate a half a Subway sandwich. Then I ate the other half this morning, and then I ate the remaining piece of fish, and that was it. So I learned to stretch my meals out off of 1 or 2 meals in 3 days. You know, I'm not even hungry now. I'm not even sure I'm gonna eat dinner. I know we got what's did she say chicken and broccoli, something like that, which is perfect for me. You know, I eat that. You know, I'm thinking about doing a podcast tonight, but I was like, I've been messing around and haven't been doing a lot of podcasts in a while. I can't even remember last time I did a live podcast. It's been a minute, and that's since I got my new system. I haven't done it, and I did like a couple of them on there. I revamped my setup and everything, and went toe to toe into it. But I haven't had a chance to update carts and stuff where I could actually update my music and stuff on there and interludes and all that. I haven't done half of that what I said I was going to do when I got there, but mainly because this has been a very trying year for me. So I was like, I just haven't had a chance to do it. I just had to put everything else aside and get down to brass tacks. And speaking of business and stuff, but anyway, there's a couple things I did want to talk about, a couple new subjects I wanted to tackle. I wanted to talk about as well. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. But one of the things I do now, I did want to talk about is about your health, man. I've been watching this guy, Minister of Wellness, and he talks a good game about a lot of different things. And I really, to be honest with you, and he's right about a lot of that stuff, because when you get to a certain point in your life, you don't really be eating all that food. The foods that you grew up eating as a kid and as a younger adult, when you get to a certain age, honestly, that stuff don't always agree with you. I talked about that with my mother. I know she still has a bad habit of eating bad foods at her age. And she always talk about, well, if I eat this, I ate it last night, but maybe in the stomach, or why did you do this? I said, well, why did you eat it? Because I had the taste for it. You know, I'm telling you, and I'm telling you, and I tell people all the time, I know you got a taste for certain things. I got a taste for a lot of things. Like pizza. I love pizza. Pizza is to me, it's like crack for me. I love pizza. I love the hell out of pizza. But I don't always eat it. You know, I had a desire for pizza for the last 3-4 weeks. And taught it. Now, when I go on my vacation, I likely will be. You know. I mean, because I did it last 2 years I've been doing it. I was down there. And I probably do it again when I go back this year. I just got to get out of the habit of doing it all the time. Which I don't do all the time, to be honest. But usually if I get a good pizza, I'm like, I start on one slice, and before I know it, I had about 8 slices, or basically half of a medium-sized pizza. I mean, no, a medium-sized pizza or a half-a-size large pizza, whichever you want to look at it from. You know, so, but but like I said, continuing on with the Minister of Wellness, he talks about really cutting out a lot of different foods, even fish and chicken. I know you guys will say what, but I think he has a valid point, because you eat enough regular, even if it's grilled or not grilled. Sometimes that stuff can get you sick too. Sometimes they'll mess with you too, because think about it. Fish eat certain stuff out the sea, and they eat other kind of stuff that's in the sea. Just like chicken. Chicken eat a lot of stuff that's healthy for women, and a lot of times they don't. Pigs too. That's why pork is bad for people. Now, pork is something that I'm not gonna lie. I ate some pork last week with my son out Fridays, and there was the Jack Daniel's ribs, and it was slapped with maple. I don't know what kind of barbecue sauce that is. I've never had it. Just does taste like regular barbecue sauce to me. It's like they put some tangy maple flavored something. I don't know. It's just weird, but it was good. It was really good. I mean, I ripped that thing to shreds. But it was pork, and I don't really eat pork like that. But that day I ate it. I should have asked him if it was pork or not, because I usually don't mess with pork like that. But I did, because I like ribs. But I don't eat ribs that often. I just had a taste for it. See, what we got to get out of is having a taste for the regular stuff all the time. You know, I don't think I ate 3 hot dogs this entire year, or I ate 3 hamburgers. Or my wife reminded me that I ate turkey burger not too long ago, which was good. I don't even remember eating it, but that goes to show you how infrequent I eat that stuff anymore. You know, I slowly am getting out of the habit of eating all that junk, because I can't. It ain't good for you. It's not good for your body. And I'll be honest with you, there's just certain foods you just can't be eating like that anymore. You just cannot eat it, period. And in some cases shouldn't be. To be right up front, I'll cut it out anyway. You know. But there are days where I act like today. I mean, I ate 1 piece of fish, no joke, 1 piece of fish. I ate a half of a sub, which is my tuna sub, and some of those multigrain chips. That's all I had the whole day. I totally skipped lunch. Why? Because I wasn't hungry. And I ate it for breakfast. And I wasn't hungry. I hate when they do this. The man wrapped on my ass. Anyway. But like I said, you gotta learn to control how you eat. People think it's like for everybody, when you eat a certain time, it's like feeding time for you. It's not. You ain't hungry, don't force yourself to eat. You know? But you need to eat at certain times when you don't have to be eating or trying to eat late at a certain time to catch up. I don't do that. Period. I don't do that kind of stuff. You know? I just don't. And I know people who do that. But you have to watch that. And you got people eat late. Well, I didn't eat anything all day. I know somebody bad personally that does that. They'll eat a little something in the morning, but not enough to to keep and then they go run around all day and then don't eat anything for lunch. In other words, they eat a very light breakfast. See, my breakfast wasn't light; it was a little bit heavy, but it wasn't extremely light either. but it was enough to tie me over through lunch. So I'm good. I eat me a light dinner. You know? But then you got some people who eat very light all day, and then dinner they want to pig out and wonder why they're so stuffed. Because you wasn't eating right. That's why. You decide you want to catch up on everything you missed and pick it up later in the day. That's not, you're not supposed to eat like that. I don't care who you are. You are not supposed to eat. You're not, I mean, like I said, always check with a doctor though. I do strongly recommend that. Don't just take my word for it. You know, consult your doctor or physician on that. But like myself, I don't do a lot of eating like I used to. I don't eat a lot of stuff that I used to eat, and I'm healthier. I feel better than I ever have for my age. I feel youthful again. I really do. And someone I wake up in the morning. But once I woke, I'm good. But seriously though, I mean, I don't feel stuffed. My stomach don't feel bloated. It really don't. When I was eating them, you know, because even when you eat healthy, like, oh, here we go. When you eat like Subway sandwiches and stuff like that, people tend to do that a lot. A whole heck of a lot. You know. So people don't have to slow the fuck down around here. They don't. And I'm not even going that fast. But people, you know, they tend to do that, man. They tend to eat stuff that they think is healthy, and they overdo it. Because you can do it even with the healthiest stuff. That's been a proven fact. You can go eat a pound of salad and put about a half a pound of dressing on it, and you'll still be eating like you were eating a Burger King. And that's a fact. Because I know some people who are fat as I don't know what, be eating salad all day, every day, but they eat the way they prepare it is all kind of wrong. And I'll be honest with you, that's the wrong way to go about it. Your portion control, size portions, should be no more bigger than an average regular size sauce. If you're really serious about losing weight. But some of us like, I got to have a cheat day. Now I'm going to tell you right up front, if you over 300 pounds, you better think about whether you need a cheat day or not. You better seriously think about that. You better seriously think about that. Because you got people all the time that do that, I could eat, I could, you know, and you can get that. That's you have no, my friend. If you look in the mirror and you don't even look like you're losing weight, or if you look bigger than you should be, you don't need no cheat day. There is no such thing as cheat day for you, as far as I'm concerned. There is no such thing as a cheat day for you ever, until you start losing some serious pounds. And I'm talking about serious, because people don't take losing weight seriously. Some of y'all pretend like, oh, I tried everything. No, you haven't. I'm telling you for a fact you haven't tried everything. And trust me, I've tried everything. You know. One of the things I did try that did work for me, but then I found out that the sodium was a little bit too high for me, was Nutrisystem. Now, they do have alternative foods that don't have that sodium in, or have what they call something about something to do with your if you're diabetic. But see, I'm listed as pre-diabetic. But if you're diabetic, they do have those kind of foods where it does reduce some of the sodium stuff out. I never tried that, but I didn't need to because I'm doing something else right now. I cut out the sodium on my own and the sugars. I cut all that out. You know how? I don't drink sugary laced drinks anymore. I stopped that. That's number one. I don't put sugar in my coffee. That's number two. I know some of y'all say, oh, you can't put it. No. I don't even use sweeteners. Use a creamer. Creamer actually has enough sugar in it for you it's sweet enough for you to get by it anyway, if you do it right. You know? And really, coffee actually benefits you better sometimes without all of that. To be totally honest, because it has for me. Many times over. You know? It's just an acquired taste. But, I'm just telling you guys, y'all need to wake up and, realize that you need to seriously take your health into accountability. That's all. You have to. I'm waiting to get back a response to get a screening for a colonoscopy. This has been 2 weeks. I might have had to call my healthcare provider and find what the hell's going on. For some reason, my wife, she could always get those type of screenings just like that. No problem. Doctor referral, no problem. For some reason, me being black, I'm having the hardest time doing it. This is not the first time I had to deal with that. I always had the hardest time trying to get a screening. I didn't realize the compound was cut off. Man, I couldn't see it. I was trying to get over here so I could get home. Yeah. Got your price out. Oh, what are you doing, buddy? But it just amazes me, though, man, for real. That you try to convince people that, but I got to a point I don't even try to convince people. I had a coworker who's currently trying to do something now. Now, one of the things I told her, I said, you got to drink plenty of water. And I didn't come out and say why, but I knew for her health benefits, she's going to have to start drinking plenty of water if she wants to see better results. She's on a diet now, but she's still eating junk. I be seeing her all the time saying, why? Just why are you still eating all this junk? Because they talk about food all the time. I'm like, really? That's part of the problem. You talk about food all the time. Food is the one thing I don't think about that much. Not that I don't think about it. I don't think about it like 24/7. I don't dream about all that 24/7. There's certain things you shouldn't even be doing when it comes to your health. And that's thinking about food 24/7. I don't. There's too many things that's going on for me to be thinking about food all the time. I want to keep that honest. But people do. They really do. But I try to keep everything in perspective and try to take accountability of my health and watch what I eat. I drink a lot of water anyway. And water, I think, is the one thing for a number of years has kept me, well, especially this past year. What the hell was that? A flash of a light? Thunder. I think it was. I just saw a beam going. But anyway, I thought, don't pay me no mind about that. I thought I did see a little, like a quick beam of light coming down from the clouds. That's no joke. I actually think I still saw that. But anyway, my story about a possible close alien encounter about a year ago. That's another story. Matter of fact, it was right around this time last year when it happened. Anyway, but nevertheless, we really do have to seriously take accountability of our health. Considering what I saw this year and my family and all that, man, we really need to do that. The best way to do it, if you want to talk to somebody about this, just ease into the conversation. Just slowly talk about what you like, what you don't like, what agree with you, what don't agree with you, whatever, and talk about those things, man. Don't be heavy on a person about that. Slowly approach it. Because some people are real sensitive about that. Trust me, I know. At one point I was, but I learned after a while, man. When you start having when your chest starts feeling heavy after you eat a heavy meal that you probably shouldn't have been eating in the first place, you think about those things the second time around. So damn, maybe I should start eating more vegetables and fruits and salads, and less on the carbs with all the meat and potatoes. You know, but you have to think about this. People ate meat and potatoes because that's all there was. You know, they weren't health conscious. They were thinking about building strong bones and backs. You know, during the era. That's another whole era. People didn't know about that. People wasn't aware of the lack of health benefits from just eating meat and potatoes all the time. You know? But I'm going to tell you right up front, I lost 2 pant sizes. Well, really 3, because I was 46 when I gained the weight back last time. 4 pant sizes. And I'm on my way to losing another 4. Because I actually was able to almost wear 38s a couple of days ago. But it's still a little tight, but it's getting to that point. So, and you still have to work out. Oh, it's hot as I don't know what. I didn't even want to go to the gym. I wasn't going to go today. It's so hot today. It's like, I don't want to go to the gym. It's too hot. I mean, it is really too hot today. And, plus I got some stuff coming in today, so I gotta go check on that too. But it's just weird. But you have to take an accountability and watch what you eat, and get recommendations from your doctor about what you should be eating. Although I'm gonna tell you the truth, me, myself, I had planned from my doctor. You know what I eat mostly? Fruits, vegetables, and very lean meats. No pork, no beef. Matter of fact, I don't even like beef. I'm gonna tell you the truth, I don't. Unless it's ribs. Rib beef is the only kind of beef I actually have ever really liked. I'm gonna be straight out about that. I'm gonna be straight out about that. All right, guys, let me get on out of here. This is DJ Wolf. I'm out.